Today we're going to talk about what your specific person is thinking while you're manifesting them. So let's get into it, guys. Hello everyone, my name is Al and welcome to my channel Simply Create with Al. If you're new here, please go ahead, subscribe to my channel. I'm here making manifesting easier for you, sharing all my tips and advice so that you can use them to create the life you have always dreamed of. And if you're in need of coaching, go to my description box, all information's there. But right now, let's get into today's topic. So guys, today we're talking about what your specific person is thinking while you're manifesting them. And I have made a video about it. I think it might have been one of my first videos where I said, they are thinking what you're thinking, they are thinking. But I thought, let's redo that video. And I'm going to go a little bit deeper. And I also have the receipts for that. So let's get into it, guys. If you're following me here on YouTube for some time, you may have heard that I talked about one of my boyfriends that actually broke up with me. That was the only person who broke up with me. And now I want to explain the story behind it. And it was, we were in a relationship, but we were quite busy with school and so on. So what happened is we didn't really have much time to see each other. And after a long time being in that situation, I thought to myself, this is not fulfilling for me. It might not be fulfilling for him either. I don't know if I should continue in this. So I was really thinking about this and going, this is good, but this is bad, this is good, and this is bad. And guess what? 2 weeks later, he broke up with me, and what he said really shocked me because he was like, this is not fulfilling for me. It may not be fulfilling for you as well. And I was like, oh my God. He basically told me exactly what I was thinking, okay? And now that I know about manifestation and so on, it's clear for me what happened right there. So that's why we have to take care about everything that is going on within us. And that's why I say, they are listening to your thoughts because they are you pushed out. So they are going to reflect those thoughts, those assumptions, those beliefs, the story you are telling yourself about the relationship, about that person, about yourself. That's why it's so important to work on your self-concept, especially if you're manifesting in a specific person, because they are seeing you through your own lenses, okay, through your own assumptions about yourself. If you are thinking, I am first best, I am always prioritized, I am worth it, I am loved, I am always chosen, I am the number one, whatever you are thinking, that's how they are going to see you too. So basically, that's what everyone is you pushed out actually means, okay? They can recognize who you are through you recognizing who you are. But when we talk about what they are thinking now that you are manifesting them, it really depends. It depends on what you are affirming. It depends what you are really focused on. Because if you are focused on having that relationship, that end with your specific person and everything else doesn't matter, they may be thinking about you, but they don't have to, okay? So it could also happen that they never think about you until something triggers them to go to that feeling, I need to be with that person. I have to be with that person, okay? I have to talk to that person. That can happen. But if you are affirming, my specific person thinks about me all the time, then they have no choice but to do that, okay? They have to do that. That's the story you're creating, that's the reality that you are creating. However, there are a couple of things that you really need to think about because it's going to really determine if this is happening at this moment right now or not. And we have to talk about this. And the first thing that we have to talk about is your most dominant assumption, okay, about yourself, about the relationship, about them. When you are affirming, when you start affirming for something, typically you don't believe it. It's not part of your reality. You are not seeing anything that says this is the truth. But when you persist in that assumption, when you persist, when you keep repeating your affirmations, when you persist in your visualization, when you persist in your scripting, whatever you are doing, what happens is you shift into that reality inside of you first, okay? That is my reality. That is happening. No one can prove me the opposite. And when you achieve that place within you, then you know it's going to be created outside. It has no choice, you know, but to conform. The trick here is to persist in your affirmation, in the creation of your new reality, okay? That's basically what you're doing. So whenever you achieve that shift inside of you, you can be certain that things are being put into motions in the 3D as well. And when your affirmation is like, they think about me all the time, you know, they wonder what I'm up to, something like that, then you can be certain that this is happening too. It has no choice but to get to that point. Another thing that we have to talk about is allowing your manifestation to actually take place, you know, detaching from your doubts, detaching from, you know, all that questioning and micromanaging and overthinking, okay? Because once you have achieved that state inside of you, you have to affirm with everything that's going on inside of you that that is your reality, right? You know that, you have felt that, but you have to persist in that feeling, in that assumption. So everything that's going on inside of you has to affirm, I have my desire, okay? My specific person is here with me. My specific person is thinking about me. My specific person and I are in a committed relationship and we are happy. Whatever you desire, you have to make sure that your thoughts, your inner dialogue and your feelings, they are all affirming the same story, okay? Dominantly. Of course, if you have a couple of doubts, you know, a day, this is not going to stop you from getting what you want. Okay, but your state has to be dominantly saying, that is my reality. I have it. It's mine. Okay, it is inevitable. We are going to be together. Okay, we are together right now. Right now. When you are there, okay, nothing can stop you. But it's all about you getting to that point and always choosing that reality inside of you. I had a client, for example, that was completely obsessed with her specific person to a point that she was like, I cannot do this, okay? Please help me to let it go, to not think about him anymore. I cannot do this. I don't even care if he comes in again. I just want to stop thinking about him. Okay, so we worked together. And I told her, you know, he's going to come back, okay? But we started working together for her to have a little break, okay? And guess what? After 4 months, he came back. And not only that, when he came back, he said, it's been 4 months that I cannot sleep, okay? I cannot sleep because I'm thinking about you all the time. So that was where her affirmations actually kicked in. You have to allow it to happen. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and we are going to talk soon. Bye, guys.